Hello everybody. This video is going to show you how to use the free program Audacity to take long pieces of audio that you've captured and not only mark that piece of audio with occurrences, but also make smaller snippets of that audio that you can save, and then you can send that off, whether it be to the client, to friends, if you want to post on Facebook, whatever the case may be. So we're going to go ahead and begin with looking for the actual Audacity program in Google. Just do a search. You'll see that it's a free program. Go ahead and download it. Audacity for Windows. You have to scroll down a little bit and there's an installer link here. Click that. And then you want to click this Windows installer. It's going to install it, download it. Once it's downloaded, you open it and you install it just like you would in the other program. We're going to skip that portion since everyone probably knows how to do that. Once you have Audacity open, you're going to want to go ahead and open the audio file that you have. Now, it's expected that you already extracted the audio off your device and saved it to your PC. If you haven't done so, you need to do that first. So you're going to need to connect a USB cable to your recorder and copy those files to your hard drive. Each recorder is a little different, but they almost always operate the same way, and that's through a USB cable, and they're seen like a thumb drive would be seen at that point. So once you have that on your computer, go ahead and open your file. And what you'll see is a video representation of all the audio that's in that file. At the top, you'll see how long it is. In this case, it's about 36.5 minutes long. So what I recommend doing when you're listening to audio and you're reviewing your audio is to simply press the play button. And when you think you hear something, you're going to want to press the Control M button. M as in Mike. So we'll go over here. We'll just act like we're almost through it. And let's say we think we caught an EVP, or we think we heard something. I'm going to go ahead and play it.
I feel it.
Outside.
I'm going to mark that.
I feel it.
Outside.
Yeah.
I'll mark it again.
Why are you here?
And maybe we heard an
I feel
EVP
it's
there.
fun.
Okay, so I've marked it 3 different times. To zoom into this area where you have the marking, or if you want to zoom into any part of this, simply click on the selection, select the file in somewhat of the general area, and then hold down Control and scroll your mouse. Use your mouse button to scroll, and it's going to zoom in. So you can see we have these 3 different markings. Let's say that this is the EVP we caught, okay? We can simply move this line over. I'm holding the left mouse button, and I'm just moving this over, and I can do the same here. Move it over, and then in this window, if you click in here, you can name it. So there's our EVP1. Let's say that this is an EVP or a disembodied voice or something that you just want to catch. You can actually move this whole thing over and then grab the side and do that again. So there's your EVP2. Okay, so you're going to go through your whole file. You're going to mark all those things that you want to mark. And now let's say you want to take this piece of data or this piece of sound and save it as a separate file. First of all, just highlight it. And then you're going to say Edit, Copy. You can also use the Control C button, which is what I normally do. Click down here, and then you're going to say Edit, and you're going to paste it, right? The reason that you don't see it here is because it's at the beginning of the file, and as you see here, we're about halfway through the big file at the top. So scroll all the way to the left, and there's your file. That's your snippet. So you can go through the whole file. I'm going to go up to the top here, click here, and I'm going to zoom out. That way I can find out where my markings are. I'll click about right here, and I'll zoom in. Let's go to the left a little more. Click right here, zoom in, and we can grab this one. I'm going to do a Control C. Now I'm going to go to this file at the bottom. I'm going to go to the left because I don't want to paste it all the way in the middle of that file. I want to paste it about right there. So now these are 2 of the separate clips that I have. I can either save these as one file. I can just grab like that and I can save the whole file. Or if I want to save them individually, I'll just take this one snippet. I'll say File, Export, Export Selected Audio. And I'll call this Cool Clip. You'll see that the options are a WAV file or MP3 file. There's a bunch of others you can do, but really WAV or MP3. What I suggest is if the original file is a WAV, then continue to use the WAV format when you save these clips. WAV file is a bigger file, but it's uncompressed, so it's a purer file than an MP3 file, which is compressed and loses some fidelity. If your original file is an MP3, just save it as an MP3. In this case, I'm just going to save it as a WAV. Click OK. And we'll go ahead and act like we're going to open that file. Cool clip. And as you see, now that is the file we just caught. Okay, I'm going to close this one out so we can go back to our original. And you just continue to do that process until you have all your audio on this separate clip. And again, you can save all of this as one clip. Let's say you wanted to give an evidence clip to the client that's just one clip of all the different segments of catches. You can do that as well. One other thing that you want to do that's last, but it's important, is when we're done here, you can close that out. On this file that you have everything saved, you have all your EVP, all your little markings saved. You want to make sure you want to save project. So we're going to say save project as, and we'll just call it new project. If you don't save that, when you come back and open the audio file again, you won't have all these little catches. You won't have all the markings. So we'll go ahead and close this out. So if I was to open, and I was to open that file again, the one I opened the first time, none of that stuff is going to be there. But if I go and open this project, it's going to open the audio file as well as all my marks. So that's what you want to get used to, is projects versus the actual audio file itself. That's really it. Hopefully this helped you out. If you have any questions or if you have any comments that can help improve this for others, please leave them in the comment section. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.